We need a capable leader, not a man who wants to make down payment for roasted corn. Ihilibo, welcome to the news, and please subscribe to our channel. To get notified when we post our juicy news updates, please click on the notification bell. Member of the multimedia team of the People's Democratic Party, Anthony Ihilibo, appeared in an interview on Channels Television yesterday, where he said that electing another APC president is not the right way for Nigeria to move forward. According to him, the All Progressives Congress has failed on the basket of promises they made to Nigerians in 2015. According to him, the All Progressives Congress has failed on the basket of promises they made to Nigerians in 2015, and as Nigeria needs urgent resuscitation, Tinubu is not the man for the job in his own words. He said, and I quote, "We've had certain precedents in the past delivery from the period we've had power from 1999 to 2015. We all know of the economic development Nigeria benefited from the People's Democratic Party. But when you look at the All Progressive Congress, they are campaigning on a basket of failed promises. The promises they made in 2015 when they took power, and now in 2022, the country is an ICU. The country needs urgent resuscitation and a capable leader, and not a man who talks about hula baloo and wants to make a down payment for roasted corn. That is not a kind type of character we want from the president of this country." Well, true. We know this person will make down payment for roasted corn. We want somebody who will come in and who is going to make our lives more better. Make Nigerians, Nigerians, because if the economy is better, if security is better, and if the power sector is also fine, the health sector is fine, the educational sector is fine, then our lives will definitely be better. All right. You're right, sir. Both your principal Atiku and Tinubu are incapacitated because of age and deteriorating health conditions. Maybe that is the new hope for Nigeria. I'm telling you, to be very sincere, both him and Tinubu, they have no business. So if he's coming out to say they need somebody who, it is certainly not his father. Certainly not. Okay, so Tinubu is seriously unfit for any office at this advanced age of 87 years. This guy had Parkinson's disease and an opaque character. Tinubu is an accident waiting to happen, but may God spare Nigeria. This old man has practically nothing to offer Nigeria that is so sick and that's in the ICU. What can a sick person like Tinubu do to fix a sick country like Nigeria? Absolutely nothing. Well, all the signs are there. That is why I keep saying if you pick the wrong person this time around, now we could bear the consequences alone. Alright. The main plan was to make Shettima president. I've said it that a vote for Tinubu is a vote for Shettima Shah. And our own will be history in this world from generation to generation. There will be once upon a time in Nigeria, the choice is ours to make. God will not come down and select for us. He will not call them and select. That is what I keep saying. Heaven help those who help themselves. Okay, Bubu said he will not be campaigning for Tinubu Senate, but we are all waiting anxiously on what he will be campaigning with. Okay. Baba will tell you he has built the second Niger bridge, and as I can, that is the only song that all members and supporters of the All Progressive Congress are singing now to all Nigerians. Alright. It is unfortunate that Nigeria, especially Yorubas, mistakenly adopted Tinubu as the one represented them. Well, I said it before and I'm saying it now. Alright, it is unfortunate that Nigeria, especially the Yorubas, mistakenly like, okay, I've said this. So Nigeria, so the policy in our heart, we have the decision to make. If at the end of the day we are going to further treat this, or we are going to just how do I put it? We are going to just go with the flow. But I hope that Nigeria sees, something. Nigeria sees it and, Nigeria sees it and make the right decision come 2023. All right. A new Nigeria, what a joke. And after a century of existence. This is real down payment for roasted corn. It will not be good if this is allowed. If it happens, these people will sell the whole of this nation and use the people as their slave. It is like they're using voodoos, because in spite of people knowing what the wicked act, ritual money and drug money and blood money, many are still following them on blindfolded. Well, Nigerians, the ball is in our court. I've said it before. We are either going to clap or we are either going to not do that come 2023. Okay. So-called APC and PDP has failed Nigerians woefully. Let P2B. And what this man is saying is absolutely correct. At this point in time, we don't need somebody who will come and who is going to make down payment. We don't need somebody who is not going to be present. We need somebody who is going to be present, not just present, and is willing to work. We need somebody who, for instance now, I've used this scenario many times, you order for something to be done. You tell them to give you feedback, and you go out, get the feedback, come back into your house. Sit down in your office, not into your house, rather. Sit down in your office. Nobody know where you go. Do you understand? People are always, people who are working, you know them. People who are doing eye service. What's it called? If I see a guy, I go just do like say, how they work. You know them. They go just see people, they go out. Within the soap. They even to talk. Within the soap. We need that kind of a person. We need someone who really understands, who understands the situation we have in this country. There's most especially the masses, the situationship the masses are in, and who communicates. Very important. Because for this country, that lack of communication don't cause many things spoil. I'm telling you. This is real down payment for Rasta Khan. It should not be good if this is allowed. If this happens, people will sell the whole of this nation and use the people as their slave. It is like they are using voodoos, but in spite of people knowing all the wicked acts, ritual money, drug money, and blood money, many are still following them blindfolded. That is why come 2033, we are going to do the needful God. We are going to do the needful God keeping us alive in 2023. Alright, Tinubu is too old and suffering acute salinity and dementia syndrome. Therefore, he's unfit for the job of the president. Vote P2B Ahmed for president and vice president for a better Nigeria. Let remind us that the quality of a life we are going to have is the quality of the persons that are going to be in it. Let us make sure we pick quality over quantity. You pick somebody who is really willing to get Nigeria working again. Alright, on this note, we have come to the end.